On the 17th of June, the Hawks and the NPA made their first arrest in the VBS matter. The VBS matter had led to the collapse of the bank amid revelations of corruption worth nearly 2 billion rand. The 8 suspects arrested faced charges of money laundering, fraud, theft, and racketeering. Here is Open Secrets' researcher, Michael Marchant, on why these arrests are important for accountability for economic crime.
I think that the arrest of the 8 individuals implicated in various ways in the looting of VBS Mutual Bank is such an important moment, I think, for accountability for economic crime in South Africa for a few reasons. I think the first thing that we have to remember is that this was really an incredibly brazen and venal theft from vulnerable people. Often the implication around economic crime and corruption is, particularly when it involves private sector actors, is that somehow there's not the same harm for society. And I think VBS really brought home to South Africans the fact that these crimes fundamentally impact South Africans. In the case of VBS, it was thousands upon thousands of poor depositors and people who held their money either directly with the bank or with stokvels or other savings societies that held money with the bank. And this was money stolen from those people by people really to fund lavish lifestyles. And I think in that context, their arrest and the movement towards proper accountability for them is such a vital step forward. But I think that the reason that we should be so encouraged about what we've seen today is that this is about far more than what happened at VBS. What it shows is that despite delays and despite serious concerns that we all have as South Africans about the work being done at both the Hawks and the prosecuting authority, that some of these cases are moving forward. And I think that that's very encouraging because VBS is one in a long line of complex financial and economic crimes that must urgently be prosecuted by the prosecuting authority. Thinking of frauds and other theft in the private sector, including places like Steinhoff and Tongaat Hewlett, not to mention the role of professional enablers and private sector actors in state capture and corruption. And I think that there's an understanding impatience in South Africa to see cases move forward. And the fact that the arrests have been made today is so encouraging in that regard. I think finally what I would also like to add is that this is not simply a matter of one or two of the executives directly implicated being arrested. What is so encouraging to see is that the Hawks and the NPA have moved against 8 individuals implicated, including, crucially, the members of the PIC board, who were supposed to act as a guard and didn't. And perhaps most importantly of all, the chief audit executive from KPMG, who was responsible for signing off and helping executives at VBS cover their tracks. And it's so often that the enablers, the accountants, the lawyers, and the bankers who enable these kinds of crimes, so often that they go unpunished. And the fact that the prosecuting authority has acted against him as well in this case, we hope is an encouraging sign of things to come as they hopefully move forward on a range of other cases.
That is Open Secrets' Michael Marchant on the VBS arrests and corporate accountability. For more on Open Secrets' work, visit www.opensecrets.org.za. Open Secrets is now on WhatsApp. To get the latest on our investigations, new publications, important legal updates, and latest advocacy campaigns, save our WhatsApp number 081 643 9615 and text hello. That is 081 643 9615. Hello, Open Secrets.